This is part 2 of upgrading the clock on this Chrysler 300 car to a magnetic mount. If you didn't see part 1, then check out that video on how to remove this clock assembly and add a magnet to it. The purpose of this video is to add onto the first video and show some other ideas that you may want to further consider if you decide to add a magnet to this clock to make it more functional. So first, if your phone case does not have a strong magnetic connection, then you can always double up on magnets. Again, very important, make sure you use neodymium magnets, and specifically ones with a high rating. Usually, the bigger it is, the stronger the connection will be. It will still look nice. It's just the magnets will stick out a little more, but it will grab your phone even tighter. Okay? Second, I'll show how to put the clock face back on even though the clock no longer works. This way the car still preserves the same elegant clock face look for those who don't want to see the magnet, but still want the functionality of a magnet to hold something like a phone. With that being said, I'm going to reuse this clock face and put this on the magnet. But in order to do that, I need to turn this square into, you guessed it, a circle. So I first have to remove this plastic cover plate. And there are 4 plastic points at the corners. Here you can see. I just pushed with a pointed tip and you can see the laminated paper backing of the clock. Now this plastic is pretty strong and you might be able to poke it through or hand drill with a screwdriver or pointed tip like so. Or you could just get out a small 1/8 inch drill bit to quickly get to the clock's paper insert. And now I got it. Now you could trace this, or I'm going to use the circle clock outer edge as my trace to cut in a clean circle. Here's how it looks so far. I'm going to further trim this and then go back to the car to install this.
Here's my cutout. Now, a couple things you could do. You could either, one, stick that right there, or I could put a magnet here and another magnet or whatever and put that on here like that. Really up to you how you want to do it. And you could put some glue or whatever you want on here, or even some tape, which I'm going to try. I'm going to try to line that up. One more thing to mention, it kind of fits in, like there's like a little outline, a groove all the way around. It's just perfect, and it just fits in very nicely. For now, I'm just going to add a piece of tape to it, but I may glue it in the future. But if I left it this way, I'll be more than satisfied. I actually like the magnet look instead of the clock, but again, this is just a nice option for you. So I'll put this magnet right there. It's not going to affect anything. I'm going to keep it that way if I want to take the magnet off for whatever reason. It will still show the clock as if it looks like it's factory, even though you know that this is really a cool magnet for your magnetic phone holder. Here's how it looks on the side. I put some clear tape on. I can't even tell. It looks really, really good. Put my magnet back on. See the magnet? I can feel the magnetism, but it's not moving. It's not coming out. There we go. Beautiful.
A third bonus tip is actually when taking off the entire bezel trim, which you have to do anyway to get to the clock. What you could do is you can also make another hole somewhere on here, and you can put a USB through it. So that way it will be from the back. This would go through the hole right here, and then it would connect into the phone wherever the hole may be. Of course, you can also do it from the top as well and have it connected wherever the port may be. And then this wire would go all the way on the bottom through one of those holes, right where this little storage holder goes. You might have to make it a little bit bigger, the hole, but then you can hide the USB. And of course, the USB would then connect into the cigarette lighter below. You'll probably need about 20 to 24 inches USB length. That way you won't see the USB wire hanging on the side here. Your choice, just another cool, helpful tip. Just wherever you decide to put the hole, if you put the USB anywhere here, make sure you know where to put it. So you're going to have to put it here, right there, up here. That would be either here, here, or right here, or right
here.
Fourth and final is if you don't want to go through all this work to create a slick look, then just buy a phone mount that either sticks to the window, dashboard, or more traditionally clips onto the heater vent like this. Does a great job, and you can put it away if you still want to keep the clock. So, these are all the tips I could think of. Hopefully this helps you or gives you ideas for your specific vehicle, even if it's not a Chrysler 300. Just remember, don't just glue a magnet where your clock is, otherwise you'll be regretting it. I have proof of that in a different video where I temporarily glued a magnet to this clock, and the back of the magnet melted and fell down, causing a sticky mess. That video is in the description. Anyway, please mention in the comments if you do this project or if you have any ideas that could help others out. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But most importantly, just have a great day or night.